Feels like night is coming.
Oh, I didn't turn the mic back on. Sorry, guys. So I was talking for a good old, 5 minutes to nobody. That's cute. I was wondering why no one was saying anything in chat. Anyway, the recap of what I was saying is I want to climb back up a bit to where that crate was, because there's a bit of food in there and there's a lot of can openers, which I can turn into scrap and fish with those. It sounds kind of hilarious in retrospect, but I believe we should be okay getting up there, assuming we don't run into Banjo, because we took care of Bigby. Don't sprain, please. I never feel good about going into a blind spot. Oh, there's Banjo. Damn, anywhere I want to go, Banjo's there. You guys are probably like, damn, Pyron, you're going out in a snowstorm. You're freaking cold and you're gonna have to light a fire. It's like, I started on this mountain. I'm used to lighting 3 fires a day. And that's not in shelter. That's to try and survive. I don't even care. Is the weather always bad? On Timberwolf, yeah, pretty much. So if you're a player of absolute perfection, first of all, you would not be doing this challenge, but yes, you would not be going out in this weather. But Timberwolf is a piece of shit. You expect this from Timberwolf. You have to deal with it or you won't get anything done. Where on earth was that crate? It was up here, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was here. Yeah, you won't see too many clear days in Timberwolf. It's a piece of shit. This is why it's a challenge. Yeah, there's the crates. There we go. That's good though. I'm kind of glad in a way that this is taking us down a few pegs, because this means that crafting the extra gear won't be an absolute waste of time. You know, past the wolf coat, because the wolf coat seems pretty freaking good, guys. We don't need the hacksaw for now. Good, there's heaps of food here. I might start with the lower condition ones. Oh, actually, I should be breaking down the top condition ones, shouldn't I? I mean the lower ones, not the top ones. There we go, let's take you. Yeah, these as well we want to break down, so I'll take you... you... Could break those down for wood too, but... later. Later. Oh yeah, more rose hips. We can grab those. Yeah, if any of you guys have more questions about the game or this challenge or anything like that, feel free to go ahead. I don't bite much. We are getting mighty cold though, aren't we? Actually, is there anything else I want to do on this level before I go? Not really. Let's just head back down and try and get warm. Can work on some more of that gear. Wolves keep killing you. Yeah, that's a big part of this game. Were you here earlier when I showed you how to deal with the wolves? Basically what I did was take off all of my clothes so the wolf can't tear them, because it sounds really silly, but that's, aside from outright killing you, that's the worst thing a wolf can do. Get rid of your clothes, because then it just makes you less able to go away from your safe spaces. I also just, shot it with a bow when it was charging at me, because they just run in a straight line at you and you have a clear shot. It seems to be the best way to do it. Okay, yeah, it'll be on YouTube at some point, or... Oh, it's getting a bit cold, isn't it? But yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to find like a gun or a bow or a flare gun. I forgot I had that. Some sort of weapon, and shoot it. Otherwise you can just light a flare or a torch and throw it at the wolf, and that'll scare it away. You see the torch trick but can't do it. Okay. Apparently you can drop the torches by equipping a weapon when you are holding a lit torch. I've never actually done it myself though. That's just one I see James doing all the time. Right, now we're starting to freeze to death. That was a pretty well timed trip then. Alright, we'll light a fire, get nice and toasty. And when everything's a bit better, I'll go back out and chop some more wood. Oh, we're actually warming up just by being in here. Nice. Yeah, it's fine. We can go a little longer without eating. What to make next? Yeah, let's do that. Best way to kill a bear? Yeah, the torch trick. Definitely. Most people would be like, oh my god, Pyron, what are you doing? Taking apart a tool to get a single piece of scrap metal. Well, I don't see any others on this godforsaken mountain. There's no... oh, actually I could have just used that. But yeah, I found that one piece of scrap metal on the whole mountain so far. There's really not much at all. So usually everywhere is full of things in man-made houses, you know, like microwaves or kitchen pans or shit like that. Very few people have set foot on this mountain. This is the only thing that even vaguely resembles a human dwelling, and there's nothing of the sort in here. So yeah, I had to get a bit creative with the scrap metal. And I don't need like 15 million can openers. We already have the rabbit mitts, I believe. Deerskin pants would be a good addition. The bearskin bedroll. Gonna be a while before we have that, boys. How are we going? Fine. Oh, we should be harvesting some of this crap. Also eating and grabbing some firewood. Multitasking the game. The game has a lot of names. Don't fall like an empty pyre, and there we go. Any good old limbs around here I can chop? I'm sure there was a few. Here's a goodie. Tired, hungry, and thirsty. Nice. Tired, hungry, thirsty, and a thug. Let's go. We still warmed up during that because we were out of the wind. Dang, son. You have to get firewood every other day. Yeah. While I'm here, at least. This is not proper shelter and Timberwolf is cold. I like to live in the warm caves near the top, but that's not really an option if we want to use the crafting bench, unfortunately. In the first few days of this run, I was going for firewood multiple times a day, every day. So this is quite luxurious by comparison. Because, yeah, you see it's cold out now. I didn't start with this gear. I started with awful gear. And I hadn't been to the top, so I didn't have any supplies really at all. Can open it, please. Oh. I put them all back in here, didn't I? Heard of anything new coming out on the Long Dark? No, they're sort of cryptic about the announcements. I think they just sort of announce the patches when they happen. The last patch I heard about was the one that added Timberwolf Mountain, so go figure. Don't food poison me, bro. Thank you. Wow, this tomato soup is garbage. It's only doing like 300 calories each. This also may be a small difference between Voyager and Stalker. James would have got food poisoning about 5 times over by now, but I haven't got it once yet. It could be because I'm eating up the food, but I don't know. Usually anything with low condition will give me food poisoning. Yeah, we ate all the wolf meat, didn't we? Still terrible outside. Yup. Could be cute to go fishing at some point actually. We've got a little bit of firewood to spare. Yeah, I think we'll make the boots next. That'll be cool. We'll start on those. Nice. Is boiling water less time than melting water? Yeah, it definitely looks like it. There's one of them that takes like twice as long as the other. Oh, there you go. I took out one too many. Two too many, in fact. There we go. We'll put token amount of time into that. Getting pretty hungry and dry mouth, apparently. Wonder if those cattails have respawned over there. Or do we just fish for a bit? Honestly, fishing sounds okay. It could be cute to do that. Now that we have a bit more serious gear, we should be able to do it with less repercussions. We might even be able to stay warm inside the hut, who knows. It could be cute anyway. Yeah, there's a few cattails over there. But I mean, there's the MRE if we're really up the creek. How often do the cattails respawn? They don't. Okay. Marvelous. I too like to fish with a gun.
Dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Seconded. Oh, well, not sure how good that fish is we just found, but more concerned with getting back home before checking it out. The only thing that respawns are wildlife, branches, sticks, and coal. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, I swear I've seen some of those plants regrow before. I've heard tales of them being replenished with a patch as well, which is apparently unintended behavior, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense that plants don't regrow. Oh, we actually encumbered as shit? Yeah, we are. Oh, that's slightly garbage. Oh well. Let's cook the fish, have a bit of a feast and go to bed. In the winter it makes sense they don't regrow. Ah, I see your point. Cool, that should keep us out of trouble for now. As a practical matter, they just want resources to be non-renewable to reinforce the harsh climate of the game. Yeah, that's a fair call. Cool. I think that is it for me tonight, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you've had a good time. Gonna try and find someone for us to raid. If you've enjoyed the stream, please think about hitting that follow button. Helps me a lot. You get to see when I go live again. But you've all been wonderful. Hope you'll join me again another time. Who can we host? Oh my god, that avatar. Indeed. Okay, a whole bunch of non-English language streams. Marvellous. In that case, I'm going to host my boy Ventus. He's playing Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Marvellous. Yeah, Ventus plays a lot of Don't Starve, which is another survival game. If you like The Long Dark, you'll probably enjoy Don't Starve. I'm sure I'll be playing that later on this evening. But until then, he's got a nice stream going, so Don't Starve. Hopefully you enjoy it, and be very nice to Ventus. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you next time.